Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much, you guys. I really enjoy making these recordings, these videos for you and showing you my UFOs and other different lights. Thank you so much for coming here. I have nothing to complain about. I love you all very much, and I want you guys to be amazing, to do well, and to love each other. There's a lot of, there's a lot of energy of love that needs to be activated within ourselves and on Earth as well. And the previous age that we have been in has stifled these energies, but they will be released. Okay, I'm not one to point fingers and say this is why it happened or that is why it happened. I believe it's all part of our evolution and our transformation into an amazing creation, enlightened one, and emotionally enlightened one, physically and spiritually as well, and energetically. Right. So this episode is going to be about angels. I have requests, you guys. I'm getting more love offers on YouTube than I'm getting likes, comments, and subscribers. And I'm not joking. It's turned into a dating experience for me, I think. So I'm getting more love offers on here than anything else. So please like, share, and subscribe. It's funny. Please like and share and subscribe. And comment, you guys. It's important. I want you to like and comment and subscribe more than the love offers I have received. Once that number is exceeded, I shall let you know. Okay? All right? So I'm grateful. I don't mind. I'm not like one of these people who's going to say, oh, don't love me. Don't come close to me. Don't tell me that you like me or want to, know me. But I am literally, I don't mind. So it's cool. I like it. It's very entertaining. So this episode is about angels. This is by far the most powerful episode I have recorded. It is the most powerful message that I have received. It is the most powerful and moving experience and healing experience that I've ever had. Much more than anything else I've experienced, not for this length of time. I've experienced amazing things, and you can see them in my channel, but not like tonight. Okay, and I'm honest and I'm genuine and I don't exaggerate. So when I tell you this, I'm not saying it lightly, because what I did was I sat down and I I communicate telepathically with the extraterrestrials. I opened myself up to the angels. I already was feeling, I've always been feeling the energy around me. And I'm just going to relax and talk about what they've told me. I'm not going to look at the time or anything, because I think that this message will really be important for everyone. And I think you're all going to find it incredible. It's so powerful. It's so powerful beyond anything else I've experienced. I mean, I literally sobbed. When I cried so hard when I was doing this message. I found it so hard to compose myself, and at some point I was gonna stop because I couldn't take the emotion. But I was calmed down, and I'll show you when that was. I don't know if it corresponds to any certain message that they gave me. I don't remember now because it was mind-blowing. Okay, so let's start about being the angels, what the messages I have received. Okay, I'm gonna try and be as clear as I can. Any questions, anything like that, leave it in the comments. Okay, don't hesitate, don't be shy, don't hesitate. Ask me questions, make comments, do stuff like that. I love to talk to you guys. I'm not like gonna judge anyone or gonna say anyone is trying to say anything else. I'm not like that. I just take things how they present to me, okay, not the other way around. I'm not paranoid, and I don't like that energy. Okay, so I love communication. I'm an Aquarius, so I love communication. I love talking. So I would love to see your comments and see if anyone has experienced anything like this. It was so powerful for me tonight. I'm not playing it seriously. So, okay, so the first thing that they've said to me, or they showed me, that was that angels are the originals after Source, after God the Most High. And they don't mind if people call God Source or anything else like that. It's just about the energy, okay, of the Creator, of the Most High, which is alive and is there, okay? Now, I've seen in my life things that have proven this, but tonight has proven it to me beyond comparison. I'm really in my feelings. I'm going to try and be strong and finish this properly. So they are the originals after God the Most High. They have so much work in heaven and earth and under the sea and in between all that, they said. The vision they showed me was of people working, or angels working, okay? They gave me the vision in the form of people, okay? But it doesn't mean that angels are people. I'm going to go about how they are constructed and everything, and what they're made of and everything. So this was all new information to me. Most of it was new information I didn't know about. But they showed me people working on like a ship, and they were working on the mast, they were working on the sail, they were working on the deck, they were working underneath the ship, in the sea. They were fish in the sea. They were looking after them. So they were working everywhere. Okay, so they're connected to every single speck of creation, whether it is this universe or dimension or any other one. The way they appear is very specific, and it cannot be confused with anything else, a UFO or otherwise, okay, as far as they're concerned and what they've revealed to me. They said that they appear as a pure, constant light that is white. Usually, they are not visible. But when they choose to appear, and they've given me a list of reasons of why they choose to appear, which I'm going to be talking about a bit later, but they appear as pure, constant, white light, like the light of the stars. White. Absolutely no other light colors. Not red, green, yellow, gold, or any other color apart from black. It's either white, a pure white, like the lights of the stars that you see in the sky, but very magnified, like stronger, or a jet black color, which they call, I asked them if this was antimatter or what it was, this dark color, because it was not an ugly color like, you would see in like negative energies that might appear to people, or people might see or sense. It was something different, but it was dark. There was no light in it. It was jet black, almost. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was very black. They called it pre-light. It's the first time I've ever heard this expression. So it's pre-light. It's before the light, they said. And that was it. I didn't ask many more questions because I'm not really good at physics, but I just took the message, okay, and I wrote it down. Now they said that they come in energy vessels, and there are strictly, when they appear in these vessels, there are strictly 3 per vehicle. They said this is not an orb. It was not an orb, or is not an orb. Any kind of orb that, that is called an orb as far as we understand, this is not They do not call them orbs, okay? But it is called a vehicle. The shapes are very natural of these vehicles. They are like as in nature, they said. Usually, excuse me if I get a bit emotional during this message, okay? Just bear with me, okay? Because it's quite powerful. Usually, it's spheres of light, not rectangles, cylinders, triangles, nor irregular. Excuse me. They are faster than any ET craft can be. They can be slow moving or stationary. Okay, so the energy can be slow moving or stationary, but it is a sphere. It's a very neat sphere. It's not rectangles, cylinders, triangles, not irregular like the Jinn craft. And they are faster than any ET craft can be, but they can be slow moving or stationary. They can also be seen under the water, but they are more seen more in the air, okay, or above, the water surface. They're seen more than under the water, but under the water they can appear like a white light, like the light I've described, or the other one that is the pre-light. They travel in arcs, never in straight lines, seem to shoot up vertically, but still part of a big arc. They said that they manage everything. It's everything, and it's a literal everything. At this point, I had like a mini panic attack, but something amazing happened. I was calmed, like switched off, and I saw excuse me. I saw wings around me. They can appear as winged humanoids, they said, and they have faces and features that are much more beautiful than any creature in God's creation. They will have 2, 4, 6, 8 wings and above. I'm sorry guys, I had to go and compose myself, so I will continue now. So they will have 2, 4, 6, 8 wings and above. That's the number. It's apparently it's an infinite number of wings, so they can have a lot of wings. It's not just 2 wings. 2, 4, 6, 8 and above. They are managing everything that is in creation, like I've mentioned before, and it is from the smallest thing that we can imagine to the biggest thing in creation. They wanted to clarify about some of the videos that were seen online about angels, trying to give people an idea of which ones were authentic and which ones were not. They said that there was a video that had appeared in, I don't know which country it was, but it was in the Far East, of an angel falling upon a person from up high and then taking flight. And and apparently there were security people and stuff like that. They said that that was not them. Okay, that was something else. And I don't believe that that video was authentic. It was faked. Okay, so I was just asked them if I should say that or not. They said that that video was faked. There is another video that is... There are two really that they talked about. There was another video about the one that was in Jerusalem, over the big dome in Jerusalem. And they said that that particular video of the dome light was authentic, and it was an angel, an actual angel. There was another video about a lady with her daughter, I believe was sick in a hospital, and they pictured an angel. They said that that video was authentic. Now, they now went after that into their reasons for actually appearing, because they can fully control whether they appear to people or not, the angels. Unlike other creatures like human beings or extraterrestrial beings or jinn or etc., or any other creatures, then these other creatures are not fully in control, not 100%, but angels are in control, and they have specific reasons for appearing. So they gave me these reasons, and they were 7. You could group, like, it's 7 reasons, 7 main reasons. So the first main reason is delivering messages. They come as messengers to people, specific people. In the past, in history, they have come to specific people with messages from God. And they still do that today, even though today it is not similar to the original messages that were delivered, say, for example, concerning major religions and so on. They're different today, but they still deliver the messages because they are messengers, is what they said to me. The second reason is delivering gifts, and in particular, psychic gifts and gifts of the sight. So they are responsible for opening people's third eyes or other creatures' third eyes. They said that the animals around us and even the trees and everything, some of them have psychic gifts. Okay, and they are responsible for opening these gifts up. Apparently, all of these creatures have nations, like we do. So they have nations. For example, let's say the dolphins have a nation, and the ants have a nation, and the fish have a nation, and all living creatures. Okay, all living creatures, apart from plants. Plants don't have nations, but they are alive. So, and they're connected to plants, which I'm going to explain in the video as we go on. So they deliver gifts, especially gifts of the sight or being able to see past, present, or future. And that is their responsibility to open the gift. And then it is a test for the person to see what they will do with their gift. So many people use them. I would say the majority would use them for good things. And then there are some people who unfortunately use them to manipulate others and to hurt others. And so on, which is also part of the plan of creation. It's not right, but they're aware of that. So it happens, they said, but the majority use them for good. The third reason is delivering other forms of gifts, which is material gifts to people. The fourth reason is delivery of other forms of gifts, which are DNA upgrades, material gifts again, they said, and other kinds of material gifts, and granting wishes. Material gifts in this category or in this number 4 is the gift of healing is mainly this is the one that they focused on, the gift of healing. Number 5, they are fully responsible for the spark of life inside wombs, in any kind of egg, in any kind of seed, etc., and anywhere life is desired to be created by God. Anywhere throughout the universes and dimensions, okay, and anywhere in creation. The spark of life is their business only. Okay, so this is what they said. Number six, they said the stability what was to provide stability, protection, and breakthroughs. Number 7, other orders given by God, like specific orders. For example, they will say, someone is finding really difficult with something, but that person is a believer and they have reached the end of their tether, so they can appear to that person to give them hope and to give them a gift, an order that's given by God. They support them basically with them appearing and creating and causing change. They support all creation so it doesn't collapse. They said they lift the universe, the planets, etc., lifting the throne of God. They said that the earth is carried upon the head of an angel. It's carrying it on his head. Okay? They said the creation of life and the spark of life is via a breath of life done by the angels. He said it is a direct extension of the light of God. They are, as in the angels, a direct extension of the light of God. They are created from light and water. Okay, so we are earth and water. The angels or other creatures in the universe, and the angels are specifically light and water. There is no other creature like them at all in creation. They are created from light and water, which was surprising. I didn't know that water was part of their creation, but it is. So water and light, that explains why water can heal people, why we can do prayers on water and heal people. If anyone's spiritual out there, you know what I mean. So you can pray on water, it connects everything. We can do manifestation prayers on water and things will happen. The angels shower creation with love. They protect love unions in all shapes and forms indiscriminately. Okay? So any love union, whatever that is, they protect them indiscriminately. They don't have discrimination when it comes to love. Angels support the divine feminine and are supportive of the divine masculine to support the divine feminine, which was phenomenal for me. I've never ever thought of anything like this before. It is, again, I'll say it again. Angels support the divine feminine and support the divine masculine to support the divine feminine. Wow, just wow. They do not have any specific sex or gender, and they do not conform to genders, and there is no male angels or female angels as such, as we understand. Okay, so they said specifically and in a very loud message and loud voice, giving men the glory is not the case in creation. I think some feminists might find this interesting. But giving men the glory is not the case, or divine masculine. The glory is not the case in creation. It is a balanced energy and other many complex designs within it that are not, um, about supporting males, or male energies, okay? Just like, like history has made it out to be, for example, is what they're making me say. This is not the case, okay? It's a much more complicated than that, and it's not about supporting just the divine masculine. Angels support children and anything new that's growing more than average. That is why it's instinctively difficult and hard to destroy any new growth of anything, really, of creation. So if you find a plant that's about to grow out of the earth, it's very hard for you to stomp on it, but you can pull a branch out of a plant that's been growing for a long time, no problem, right? So that's because of the energy of the angels and their support. It's also why children have, and pregnant women, for example, have this special aura of protection around them. That is because of the angels. They are present and they are supporting these new creations that are growing. They support them more than the average, they said. That's why it's instinctively difficult to destroy any new growth. Angels support the elderly or aged, close to the end of their time, more than average, and this applies to human beings or other things like stars, or things that are anything that is close to being ending, like its lifespan being ending, or it's like time coming to an end. They support that more than average. That is why they said you are inspired to look after the elderly or aged creations, which is something that I do instinctively. So I think the majority of us, all of us, have that instinct towards the elderly or older things. They're about to collapse, you want to support it. Then they protect also ETs, extraterrestrials, and they communicate with extraterrestrials as they do with humans. So the extraterrestrials are not exempt from being, we are not the only thing that they communicate with. They communicate with all God's creation throughout the universe, and that includes the extraterrestrials. Because sometimes when I see the craft that come to visit me here, and when I take videos of them, I don't know if it's because I get an extraterrestrial energy, I hear a voice from the craft, but I also feel an angelic presence at times, and they appear simultaneously with them. They support them and protect them, especially the very high vibrational ones that are full of love. That's why the angels protect love. Angels are about rest, relaxation, vision, healing, and peace in this particular order. Okay? Rest, relaxation, vision, healing, and peace. And they said, people know our energy. I'm going to close with this, you guys, but you can see why I was so emotional. I think it is incredible. I feel so humbled. I feel so touched by it. And I pray that this is a message of love for people to live in love and not in fear. You have to elevate your energy to the energy of love, no matter how negative you feel, okay? Lift yourself higher. Operate within the energy of love. Even if you want to fight with someone or curse them or hex them, if you're a spiritual person, for example, operate in the energy of love. Do not do that. Do not hurt anyone. You've got to be operating in the energy of love. This is what will elevate you, and this is what will save your life, is what they told me. Okay, this is what will save our lives is to operate in the energy of love. Whoa, man, this was deep. This was deep. This is the deepest episode. This is incredible. But I hope I have delivered the message, and I hope to your satisfaction, whoever is listening. And please keep me in your prayers, your rituals, your manifestations. I do keep you. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. This will help definitely to grow the channel and get the message out there. The most important thing is getting the message out there to people. Okay, if you know me personally, you'll know that I don't give a damn about material things or anything like that. Okay, the fact of the matter is that it always comes to me. I am grateful, and I'm always okay. Okay, and if you've listened to my other messages, I'll tell you, my friends, they tell me you have something from our mother, the Virgin Mary, with you, because every time the angels used to come to visit her, they used to find that she had food, or whatever she needed was there. Okay, and I am so grateful that I've managed to please God to the extent that He has placed me in His office. Okay, so I consider myself hired by Him, and I think of myself as a tool that He's using to spread the message of love. And the angels protect love. So that's why if you raise your vibrations to the like the vibration of love, and leave the other things behind, that or not make them your priority. Okay, that's the thing here. Not make them your priority. Make love your priority. You will go very far. Okay, and I think our planet will benefit from this energy very much, because the thing that got us in this tight place is that people were putting love at the bottom of the list and not at the top of the list. And that's what's created this void and this negative karmic energy that is affecting Earth. But we will be okay. The angels said they will be okay. And when it comes to it, in the end, the thing that will save our lives is love. Okay, whether it's on a personal level or generally, generally speaking, as far as the planet is concerned, the thing that will save our life is love. Okay, and I love you guys so much, and I care about you all. And may you be blessed always, and may you always find protection, help, and inspiration in my recordings. Thank you, guys. Okay, I just made a video of a UFO on the other side of this place. There's another one here, and it's also stationary. I'm gonna demonstrate something to you. So this is the one that is stationary, but if you look up here, you can probably see that there's an aeroplane. If you can see the aeroplane and how it's going and how it's flashing, that's an aeroplane. But that is not an aeroplane, and it's not a balloon, and it's not anything that I can explain. It's not a star. The skies are quite cloudy, so I don't understand today. Are we under invasion or something? Very interesting, hey? I need to go back in home, but this is very weird. I reckon, I reckon nobody can explain it. No balloon, nothing. This is not a tower. It's not anything that can be explained by logic. And it's just standing in the middle of the sky, and it's got a sister one on the other side. You see the plane's gonna pass close to it. Look, you see the aeroplane. Someone's gonna report this. Someone is gonna report. Look how slowly it's moving, and look at the plane. As the plane is approaching, it started to move. This thing started to move. Wow, man. It's interesting, right? The plane's leaving, and this one's going really slowly. Really slowly, and it was stationary. This cannot be an aeroplane. It's just not possible.